Walking Macau Streets, colorful people, colorful buildings. I love this town.
So that's our target street. There's a nice Chinese characters right there along the wall as well. So if you know what that says, let me know. So actually that Felicidade, this style right here, I do see it in the, there's like two types of Macau. There's like the Portuguese areas, which has the churches and the more Portuguese architecture. And then you also have this Lingnan style, which is like the local Chinese style. Goes by. So this is the one I kept hearing about right here, Pátio de Eterna Felicidade. So I was hearing about that and about how that's going to have an art exhibition, and there's going to be some kind of what we saw, the Lingnan snacks there, and they're also getting it over at this bakery. So those croissants right there, so you can see people taking pictures. So they're that's for Instagram and social media, because that place is very popular. So very cool looking building. So if you look up, you can see the way that it curves like that, and all those little balconies like that as well. So we're going to capture this one. This is on Faitiões. Beco is like a lane or alleyway. So we're going to go down this Beco dos Faitiões, and it actually goes down to Rua Faitiões. It goes directly down that way. So we're going to also highlight that, and then we're going to go up this way as well and show you the view. And down that way is Sao Paulo ruins, Sao Paulo's church, St. Paul's church, and over this way is St. Anthony's church. So we're between two churches. Camões Park is down this way too. I'll fill you in about that as well, but Camões Park is next to St. Anthony's, which is the original church. Anyways, I'll tell you all about it later. Let's go down our little place. 2024. Let's check out Macau. Come on. Okay, so Beco dos Faitiões, and let me just kind of highlight the sign real quick. So that's the sign. We're gonna go down to I think it's called Rua dos Faitiões. There's like a series of them. There's Travessa, so Faitiões is kind of a little complex name of them, of a few of them in this area. And speaking of which, this is St. Anthony's. This is St. Anthony's Street, and then down that way is St. Anthony's Square, down that way. So we're on St. Anthony's. Santo Antonio is how they'd write it and how they'd say it in Portuguese. Antonio. St. Anthony is English, of course. And then St. Paul, Sao Paulo ruins. St. Anthony leads into Sao Paulo. Santo Antonio leads into Sao Antonio leads into Sao. Okay, anyways, it's between St. Paul Church and St. Anthony Church. So we're going to be checking out this little courtyard in a minute and continuing down our Beco dos Faitiões, and we're going to go into the street of Faitiões. And we're also, I just did another video and I just noticed this little stairwell up that way, so it goes up to the rooftop, little spiral. Looks kind of cool. So let's get into this more by checking it all out. In Macau, just look up. Oh, if you're curious, every time I walk by this opens up, because that's incinerator. So you throw your burnables in there and it'll incinerate them. And then, oh, right over here we have a baixador. I'm gonna highlight that. I'm gonna highlight that in two different ways. So that's our target street. There's a nice Chinese characters right there along the wall as well. So if you know what that says, let me know. Before we go down, oh, okay. Actually, I think this is not what I thought it was. I thought it was a baixador, but it's just like this little garden park thing that's blocked. They must be doing something to it. So we're gonna walk down our little Beco, our little alleyway, and we're gonna highlight it, take our time with it, show you what it looks like. So yeah, they have a nice series of benches in this space. I think this is an antique shop. I think I see it could be, or they just have shrines in the windows, places to sit. And then this actually overlooks that. So that has this nice little space, this little courtyard feel. Then over here is more of our Beco right there, Beco dos Faitiões. And we're gonna see what this is. The Memory of the Gray Bricks. Oh, Pátio de Eterna Felicidade. So this is actually oh, okay. Now I know where this is at. That's really cool. There's another entrance that's blocked off, and I know that entrance, and I was wondering, I heard that they were doing something. So we got a museum here. Lingnan Traditional Architecture Exhibition. We'll just peek our head into it briefly. I gotta come back and read all this. This looks really cool. Wow. The Manchuria and the Persians. The Manchurians and the Persians. Janelas, the windows. Janelas is windows. Wow, okay. Okay. I'd heard about this, but there's this other entrance that I always see it blocked, and I always wonder like why, when it's gonna open. I heard this art exhibition. It's down this way. So there's another entrance to this Eterna Felicidade right down that way. There it is right there. It's blocked. I can't see it yet. I'll show you the entrance in a little bit because we're gonna go down there as well. So yeah, actually this has a lot of history. Let me just kind of see. Yeah, so this goes to, we're in the Pátio, but that goes to the street of Faitiões. Then I guess this is that Lingnan architecture. Let me just see what else is here real quick. So that goes back up to the main street. And then I guess he came out of a, out of here, which is an apartment. That might go both sides. There might be a way to go down, but usually those are private. Not always, but usually. So okay, we got the Lingnan architecture right here. You got the Eterna Felicidade entrance down that way. We're on our Faitiões Beco. That's the old Portuguese entrance of Eterna. Eterna Felicidade is eternal happiness. And this is the art exhibition in here. So I think I will just briefly go back in here real quick. Hello.
Okay, hello.
And so this one has thank you. So the patios of the Pátio de Felicidade. So they're talking about how the weather stays cooler and warmer as well. So that's in there. And thank you. And there's more about it right here too. So I'm going to be reading more about that. So I think they're talking about the air duct effect, and it does feel a lot cooler in here. Lingnan region. So there's actually, Hong Kong has a Lingnan University. So they prevent moisture and heat, air intakes. So I wonder, the term cold alley means chilly alley in Cantonese. Okay. So it's kind of the way that it's laid out. Keeps things cool. Doors, windows, courtyards, patios, which Macau is filled with those. I don't think I'm gonna, this goes into detail about it, and I don't think I'm gonna keep that all on camera. But that's basically what the talk's talking about. And I do want to read more about it later. But for the camera's sake, I will, thank you. I will come back out, highlight this briefly. Oh, it looks so cool. And then we're gonna come out to the, here's more of it. Actually, I thought this had a different kind of feel to it before. That's kind of, so actually that Felicidade, this style right here, I do see it in the, there's like two types of Macau. There's like the Portuguese areas, which has the churches and the more Portuguese architecture. And then you also have this like Lingnan style, which is like the local Chinese style. And I see remnants of it kind of throughout the city in little spaces. Another antique shop. Oh, I think this one he does stenciling, so they're creating all the signs in this space. I would love to interview them if I spoke Cantonese. So there's our Felicidade. Oh yeah, he's also doing this one too. And then this one we have artwork. That looks kind of cool. More artwork. And throws. Oh wow. Okay, so that's the Rua dos Faitiões. That's a beautiful ship right there. Okay, so we're gonna head back on out, and I am going to go down through that alley, and then I'm gonna go down to the Eterna Felicidade lane. And we're still on our Beco though, so this is called Beco dos Faitiões, so we're still in the same space. And we are gonna head on down. Huh. There's actually a shrine right there, so you can see a shrine. So he's keeping the shrines and also beautifying it a little bit with, I don't know what the stencils say, but... So this little Beco de Faitiões goes into Faitiões Street. And then Eterna Felicidade, the alley, you'll see the sign to the left. I'm gonna go there just to kind of include the two, give you a sense of them. Now we open up into this space. This is Faitiões. Rua dos Faitiões. And then you can see the black and white Portuguese tiles in this space as well. And then we're just gonna walk briefly to the Eterna Felicidade space, which I believe there's a Indonesian warung right there. And I believe the space we're looking for is right up here to the right. There it is. So as this car goes by, so this is the one I kept hearing about right here, Pátio de Eterna Felicidade. So I was hearing about that and about how that's going to have an art exhibition, and there's going to be some kind of what we saw, the Lingnan. And so now I know what it is. It's actually behind this, because I used to be able to walk in there a long time ago, but now I cannot. So that's Pátio de Eterna Felicidade. That's connected to the one up that way. We were on the courtyard of Faitiões, and now we're on Faitiões Street. So what I'm going to do next is I'm just going to tell you that that's up that way and up that way, and then we're going to go down this way and just kind of show you all these people, and then we're going to end the video. So everybody's here getting these let's see what they're getting. Let's go in there. So everybody's getting these so they're basically getting these little snacks in that space. So they're getting snacks there, and they're also getting it over at this bakery. So those croissants right there, so you can see people taking pictures. So they're that's for Instagram and social media, because that place is very popular. That one. So people are coming everywhere to get these. Okay, so we're going to end our video. So you got to see that little alleyway, Faitiões, and this is a little bit of Faitiões Street. This leads into some really cool stuff as well, but it's time for us to come to an end of our video. So hope you like that one. A little taste of Macau for you. Hope you enjoyed it. 2024. Let's check out Macau. Come on.